No, I am not dead.
Oh my god, you guys, have you heard the most recent health update about Tammy from 1000 Pound Sisters? Honestly, you guys, it wasn't looking so good for Tammy. We all know she had been struggling to lose weight, she just couldn't seem to follow the doctor's diet.
My diet is going okay.
But I finally have some breaking news about Tammy that I think everyone is going to be thrilled to hear. Alright, I don't want to waste any time. Here is the deal. This season's finale ended with a cliffhanger to end all cliffhangers. I couldn't believe it. I was so shocked. Tammy was in the hospital and was put into a medically induced coma, so we were all left wondering, is Tammy okay? And at this rate, how much longer could she possibly have? And even her family, like Chris and everyone else, was worried about her, wondering if she'll even make it. And you'll never believe how it all happened. So here is the deal. Tammy was finally ready to give rehab another try. This was pretty crazy considering that she left last time just so she could film the new season of 1000 Pound Sisters.
She's okay, that this is proof she's okay. You know, everybody was asking about her.
But oh my god, you guys, literally right after Chris and his wife Brittany, who I love dearly, left her off at the center, they got a call about Tammy that she had stopped breathing. And the news got even worse from there. The doctor said that her lungs had just given up on her and her body was shutting down. And Tammy's sister Amanda said that they were starting to make funeral plans. I mean, can you believe it? I can't even imagine how scary that must have been for her entire family.
I ended up in the hospital because of carbon dioxide poisoning, which is, the bad whatever, anyways. Excuse me. Which led into pneumonia, and I was septic.
And the next few days sounded even more terrifying. Chris said that they didn't know if she'd last throughout the night or even the next hour. But somehow, by the grace of God, Tammy pulled through and woke up 4 days later. After she regained consciousness, she told her family that she loved them and wanted to go home already. And I gotta say, I'm not too shocked by that. How many times have we seen Tammy go to get help only to beg her family to leave, a few days later? But either way, I hated seeing her like that. I mean, she may not have had the most positive personality or even positive thoughts regarding me, but I'd still obviously love to see her make it. And I'm not sure if you guys remember a few months ago when I talked about Tammy's carbon dioxide poisoning and the pneumonia and the tracheectomy, and that she was even septic at one point, but those all seem to be tied to her obesity. But we actually learned something new about her health on this season finale that I don't know about you guys, but I was not expecting. You will not believe this, but Tammy told her doctor that she drinks 8 bottles of liquor every single week. I mean, can you imagine?
I ain't had alcohol forever. I'm not planning on getting drunk. I just want a drink.
I mean, I knew she was a partier at least after, her most recent breakup with the BBW King. We all saw it all over her TikTok. But
my family be like, you an alcoholic. And I am. I got my drink in my two-step. My drink in my two-step. It's on. It's on. It's on. I'm on. Get the liquor and tell my friends, come on. Hey, AA meetings. You fire.
But still, 8 bottles a week? I was not expecting that. That is a lot. And you have to imagine that contributed a ton to her bad health, obviously. And Chris said it himself. Tammy has had health problems without adding fuel to the fire, but this isn't the first time she's been in rehab for her weight. And we all obviously saw in season 2, Tammy went into rehab and she actually lost 60 pounds. She only had 40 more pounds to go until she could possibly have gotten, surgery like Amy did. But then she left the treatment center early and she promised to continue her diet and exercise at home. But obviously, instead, she gained the weight back almost immediately. So doesn't it seem like it's the same old story with Tammy over and over and over again? But that's not even the worst part, because we actually learned that she gained 21 more pounds this season. She didn't lose anything. And it's been really, really hard to watch. So I don't know about you guys, but it started to seem like it was a lost cause, hoping that Tammy would ever lose any weight. Well, guys, thankfully, the sun is shining because Tammy actually finally is doing better. I am so ecstatic to report and announce that we have some pretty breaking news about Tammy, since she's been back in rehab this time after her last round of health issues that almost led to her passing away.
I can tell in my pictures I've lost some weight. Whether y'all think I have or not, I really don't care.
And I honestly cannot believe I'm about to say this, but it's been years of hoping that Tammy would take control of her health and take her weight loss journey seriously. We've all been so worried that something would, happen to her sooner rather than later. Well, I'm happy to tell you guys all that Tammy finally seems to be taking her weight loss seriously. Tammy is back at the weight loss rehab center, and guys, get this, she has already lost 115 pounds in just 30 days.
What? All right, I looked into this. I looked everywhere. I do not believe a Slaton sister has passed away. Thank you, God. I adore Tammy. Tammy's lost over 100 pounds. I think she's doing great. I don't think this is true.
So if she can stick to this program or whatever she is doing, she should be able to get the surgery to further help her weight loss, and better yet, she might actually have a chance at, living a long, healthy life. So this is amazing news, great news. We all obviously want to see her succeed before it's too late. And Tammy did admit that she just had a mental breakdown after she and Philip, the BBW King, broke up. Between that and her scary hospital stay, it seemed like she had a lot of issues to worry about, and I kind of figured that her weight loss journey was the last thing on her mind. Not gonna lie, you guys, I definitely did give up some hope that she was even still serious about her weight loss journey at all, but I am so happy to admit, you guys, that I was wrong. I mean, 115 pounds of weight loss is absolutely insane for Tammy if it is true, and I assume it is true because it was all over the show at the end of the episode, and I really hope that is the case. So here's what we know so far. Tammy's only been in the rehab center for 30 days, and she's allegedly lost already 115 pounds, and if you go on her TikTok, social media, her pictures do look like she has lost some weight. And honestly, this is amazing for her, but I am kind of curious, I will say, is there ever a point where you're losing too much weight at once? Maybe not for her. I have no idea, just a thought I wanted to throw out there, considering her weight loss would solve a ton of other health issues. Her doctor even told her that if she can just get down to 500 pounds, she can immediately leave the rehab facility and get the weight loss surgery that she's been trying to get. So I'm sure that has to, motivate her a lot. But there have also been some interesting allegations about Tammy's time at the rehab center that kind of have me wondering how much longer she'll be allowed to stay there. I mean, look, we all know how Tammy can be. We all watch the show. We all have seen 1,000 Pound Sisters. We know she's not always the most pleasant person to be around. I'm sorry, Tammy, God bless you, but it's just the truth. And especially when it's coming to her losing weight. And apparently, some people think that she seems angry in her most recent TikToks, and they've been noticing that she's been cursing more in a lot of them. And I watch the TikToks that everyone's talking about, and I personally don't think they're all that bad for Tammy. I mean, we've seen way worse behavior from Tammy over the years than just a few silly TikToks. But that's not the only criticism that people are making about Tammy. A lot of people are bringing up the point that, did Tammy only lose weight because she was in the coma for 2 weeks? And honestly, I hate to say it, guys, but it would kind of make sense. I hate to be so negative, but it does definitely kind of make sense. Obviously, she wasn't able to eat, or rather overeat for that matter, and if she was in a coma for 2 weeks, it just kind of all makes sense. So I hate to say it, but I really hope that's not the case. I really and just truly genuinely hope that Tammy is actually making changes to change her life once and for all and improve her quality of life. But, you guys, it really wouldn't shock me. I mean, we've watched Tammy try to start her weight loss journey over and over again, and it's never stuck. Now, all of a sudden, in just 4 short weeks, she's lost 115 pounds, and 2 of those 4 weeks, she was in a coma. So, yes, I really do hate to say it, you guys, but I would not be very shocked if this massive weight loss was a result of her just being in a coma. And of course, I really hope I'm wrong, and I hope she continues to lose weight and get healthy. I can't even imagine how much it would just improve her quality of life, and honestly, it would add so many years to her life. So yes, I do wish her the best. I can't imagine how hard the last few months have been for her and her entire family. And while we are talking about 1,000 Pound Sisters, I do want to add, one other quick thing about Amy while we are talking about the show. You guys will never believe what's going on now. Will 1,000 Pound Sisters actually potentially get canceled? Well, Tammy's health has jeopardized her ability to be on the show, but now, guess what's going on with Amy? You guys, Amy said she wants to quit 1,000 Pound Sisters and that the stress is just getting to her. From being a mom and working is not easy, and Amy said that she needs to spend more time with Gage and preparing for the new baby. So she said that the filming schedule is also super stressful. Amy said that she feels like she's a bad mom when she's at work and that she's losing her valuable time with her son. So is this going to be the end of the line for 1,000 Pound Sisters? Well, hey, I sure hope not, but But then again, Tammy's health issue, situation is scary. She's losing weight, but has done so kind of a lot of damage to her body. And Amy just wants to be a mom. She's tired of the hectic schedules and not getting enough time with her family. So in just 3 years, a lot has changed for the Slaton sisters, especially Amy. And Tammy, you guys already know I really, truly, sincerely wish her the best. I do. I know me and her have gone our both ways throughout the last year or whatnot, but I have only positive things to say about her. I wish her the best. Hope she has health, wealth, ton of happiness. You guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. I love you all dearly, more than you guys will ever know. Well, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like, follow, share, subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.